it's me again. I'll just get a little more comfortable. In this video, I'd like to talk about attraction and how to really just like attract a girl. And that's so weird coming from me, but I'm gonna tell you something, okay? So I have a couple of dating experiences. Abusive or super good, doesn't matter. So I have a lot to talk about. But I don't want to talk about, my dating experiences, but more like how you can make your own dating experiences. Because I feel like guys are often afraid of approaching girls, and I just don't understand. I'm gonna tell you a story, okay? I was on the bus, and there was this really cute guy, and we were like smiling at each other, and it was like so cute, like almost like a love story from some cringe romance movie. And then he walked up to me and sat next to me. He asked whether he could sit next to me, and I was like, yeah, sure. And he stayed silent. And do I regret I didn't say anything? Yeah, kind of. But at the same time, I had this feeling that if he cannot approach me in a way that he would talk to me, then he probably isn't interested as much, if that makes sense. And I could tell he was super nervous, but it was so cute and it was so nice, and I really appreciated that he even sat next to me. And he probably thinks till this day that it was the cringiest experience and that he should have never done that and that he embarrassed himself, but that's not really what I think, okay? And I want you to understand this, because I feel like we women, as in general, if it's not on a drunk party, okay, that's different. But if it's in public, I feel like we really appreciate when a guy approaches us, because the weirdest thing you can do, I even heard I talked to someone and they told me that, my friend, and he told me that he couldn't approach this girl because he was too afraid. But what are you afraid of? Like, what is your fear? Like, rejection? Cool, but it's more like the moment you approach the girl, it's already plus points for you actually talking to her. And I know you may be nervous about approaching a girl, but once you do that, she already has a great picture of you, if you're not a creep, of course, because, I don't know, it's just so cute to walk up to someone and say that you would like their number or something. And it's not like we're here to judge you or throw you in a trash can. No. We appreciate it. If you're not a creep, again, okay? By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, I'll be so happy if you hit thumbs up so that it gets to more people. And don't forget to subscribe. Or even, for example, if you're a guy and you're trying to impress a girl, maybe you could try to embarrass yourself in the first place, and that way you really stuck in her mind. For example, if you don't know how to skate, literally try to perform a trick. And as I'm talking about this, I'm not sure I'm good at giving advices, but honestly, this would literally make me so interested in a guy. If he doesn't know how to skate and tried to perform a trick and broke his ribs or something, that would be so good. I would laugh at this for months. And I would definitely like to talk to this guy. I cannot tell you what the girl you likes, but generally if you're original, or even if you just walk up to us, we're interested because you had the balls to approach us, and that's already attractive. We want men who are confident in this way. I'm not saying you have to be confident about everything, okay? That's alright, but when you're confident and you know what you want and you approach this girl, you already have plus points. I even have this experience. This was at a party, but it was a small party, so it was okay. I kind of got there on accident because I was a photographer there. And it was more like a show than a concert than an actual party, but there were people partying naturally. And I was sitting in the corner of the room and looking at the photos, scrolling through them. And this guy sat next to me and told me that he liked me from the moment he saw me. He was super drunk, but cute at the same time, okay? He didn't seem like the bad guy. And then he told me he had all kinds of drugs and that he's super drugged, and I ran away, but that's not the point. He seemed cute, okay? Until this moment. But he basically told me that he liked me a lot and that he didn't think he could approach me because he was super scared that I would leave or not talk to him. And I was like, what? I feel like us girls, we don't really perceive us as awesome as you might perceive us. And you know, we also have our insecurities and we're also anxious about many things. And it just was so shocking to me that this guy was afraid to approach me because he thought I wouldn't talk to him. I appreciated that he approached me, even though it was at a party, because he was honest, and it was like the nicest thing from the whole evening, okay? Because I literally was there to work and I was focusing on my work, and then somebody approaches me and tells me I'm really beautiful and that he started me from that sounds scary, but that he noticed me from the moment I walked at the party. So I don't really think there's a wrong way to approach a girl. Just really be yourself and don't be afraid to trip. Don't be afraid to be embarrassing. From some perspective, when somebody acts embarrassing, we can relate to that because something embarrassing has happened to us in the past. And naturally, if you're approaching a girl who you don't know anything about her, you just like her, you're not gonna know how to impress her. And I mean, there is nothing wrong with that. Even if you embarrass yourself, it's like understandable if you know what I mean. So yeah, by this video I wanted to say don't be afraid. And if there's a girl you like, text her or invite her out, or like do the cringiest trick on a skateboard if you don't know how to perform it, you know, and break your ribs. Nah, please don't. That was just a joke. Be kind to her. Okay, so that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Bye!